ate it. We're like, no, that's not good
Need
enough. Need more. So, and we got to the point where we were sitting around the table and we were like, wow, this is it. This is what we're doing.
Let's meet up. Our mission to improve the enjoyment of bacon has taken us around the world, and we've met a lot of great people along the way. We want to share their knowledge, passion, and stories with you. So let's meet up. Oh, bacon! This educational episode was made possible by our valued sponsors and bacon lovers like you. Thank you. Our guide to Sac and Carroll County, Mike Busch, a.k.a. Buck, has promised us an exclusive peek inside a pork program offering the best-tasting tomahawk chops in the known universe. Does he deliver?
Buck, yeah.
As a distributor of outdoor cooking products, Buck discovered a meat paradise unlike any other. Just a 30-minute drive from his Lakeview home in the revamped downtown district of Carroll, Iowa. We pulled up to Bordenaro's Meat Market in Deli and headed inside to learn more.
Here at Bordenaro's Meat Market, got Tom Bordenaro here. Tom and I met 2 years ago.
3 years ago.
3 years ago, time flies, I guess. So your meat market, fabulous. Tell me about it.
I've done this since I was 12. Worked for a locker until I was 18, got out, went into Hy-Vee, got into the meat program, was a meat manager when I left there, and it's a passion. I don't know, I just felt it was the right thing to do and introduce quality meats to the public and explain what different things there were to offer in the meat world other than just grocery store meat.
Fuck yeah!
We offer unique cuts that you just don't see anywhere. We go into the aged meat category and dry aging and whiskey dry aging, and we don't sell any red meat unless it's aged 30 days or more. We like to go all the way up into 60 to 90 days on certain cuts that can handle it. Skinless bratwursts and jerkies, you name it.
Bordenaro's unique offerings quickly earned a cult following.
We have people coming from all over, all the way from Minneapolis, from Des Moines, Van Meter, Omaha, Fort Dodge, Cushing now. 2 weeks in a row, and they said this is our destination point. We're coming. Came down and got tomahawk chops.
I think he's talking about the best tasting tomahawk chops in the known universe. Woo! Fuck yeah!
Sibbel is my farm just south on Roselle. Our pork program is a heritage breed Berkshire Duroc mix. So we work together in a unique program and tie it all together, and it works.
We loaded up on the best tasting tomahawk chops in the known universe and then headed over to meet up with Tom's farmer.
All right, this is Scott Sibbel with Sibbel Farms.
Thanks for coming out today. This farm right here that we're on today was in the Sibbel family since 1919, and my grandpa was born and raised out here, and my dad. My wife and I were able to come back to the farm, and I could start farming full time, and been out here raising hogs and cattle and crops since 2006. The hogs I raise do antibiotic free, and no additional things in the feed, all outdoor access, bedding, and I also raise my cattle that way, all natural.
Fuck yeah.
Tom and Scott's pork partnership was sparked by nothing less than divine intervention.
Church buddies.
Yeah, we went through this one retreat at church together, and Tom comes up to me, he's like, "Hey Scott, remember the pork that you served that one time? Would you be interested maybe in let me try some of your pork in the shop?" And so that's kind of where it all started.
Never seen pork like that before in my life. Beautiful color. You almost thought it was beef. It was so pink and orange. I was enamored by it. I had to have it, so.
Fuck yeah!
While Scott's pork was the best Tom had ever tasted, he had an idea to make it even more delicious.
I had a friend, Steve Stipa, that, had harvested an antelope out in Wyoming. First one ever. We were just processing it, making some brats out of it, making some jerky, and I said, let's make a steak. And so we basically filleted it and made a steak, and it was the best piece of meat we'd ever had. So it had been in the back of my head for forever, even before I talked to Scott, was, wow, that'd be really cool if we could recreate that in another animal. Scott and I started working together, and then I got the guts to say, Scott, let's feed it sage. And Scott looked at me like, are you an idiot? I'm like, no, I'm not an idiot. I think we can do this. This is doable. It's just recreating what Mother Nature did with wild sage out there. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It really is.
I've used oregano in the feed before. For gut health, it's an antioxidant. Sage in a way is kind of the same way.
Yep.
But with nursery pigs, that's how you transition them, kind of help them. And so I was like, okay, oregano, sage, why not? So
It took some experimenting to achieve the proper balance of sage.
Ate it. We're like, no, that's not good
Need a
enough.
little
Let's
more.
need more. So, and we got to the point where we were sitting around the table and we're like, wow, this is it. This is what we're doing.
All this talk was getting us excited about the sage-fed, organically raised heritage pork tomahawk chops we had in the cooler. But before we could head back to Buck's place to cook them up, we needed a few more locally sourced ingredients to round out our evening feast.
Fuck yeah.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook. Make sure to tune into our next episode, where we'll meet up with a few more folks and prepare our entire meal on Buck's kick-ass Art of Flame grill.